I can relax. I want some love in the head.
Oh wow. I guess so. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me lower this down. This is Sandra Ayan, your home care provider. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this little guy because I want to make sure you guys can hear what I'm saying. What is it? 8 o'clock in the morning, you guys? Actually, it's about 8:30, right? Um, so I want to give you guys an update on what's going on with Rosemary and her family, because I need you guys to understand how important it is and how vicious family members will be, okay? I went to go. John works in that same building, lives in that same building that Rosemary used to live in. And I stayed away because I was really hurt from their accusations, and it was very painful. But John, being that he's in the hospital, asked me to go pick up his mail. So I went to go pick up his mail, and I prayed on the way over there because I hadn't been there in a few days. And I said, you know what, Lord, please give me some peace of mind and guide me, right? Because the family members were there. I went and I met a very nice young man, the grandson, who had only seen his grandmother once, and he's about 29 years old, 28 years old, which is a damn shame, right? But they do live in Idaho, Oklahoma, Oregon, and whatever. After going through their Facebook stuff, I realized that once they finished packing and selling everything that they possibly could, that Rosemary had treasured for a long time, they were going to the beach. They must not be in that much pain, right? I'm just disgusted. And everything they're auctioning it off on their Facebook. They can't value what stuff is worth, and that's that it belonged to a certain person. What I'm trying to share with you guys is not their attitude, it's not how they are. What I'm trying to share with you guys is that as I went to my, pay my respects and say, yeah, I'm the caregiver, because they don't even know my name or address me by it. And I took care of her for 3 years. So that's irrelevant and pointless. And I really don't care what they think or feel, since they blocked me from my Rosemary's Facebook, which is cool because I can get around things, right? I went upstairs to go get John's mail, and as I was getting John's mail, I received a text message from the daughter who completely changed her attitude and said to me, I'll be there in 10 minutes, you better leave now or I'm calling the cops. And I said, because I know they're in pain, NPTY. No problem. Why? Because it's not a problem. I was already done. Thank you. Thank you for being a fake. So I went ahead and I calmly gathered all of my things. Go ahead. Come on. You and your little Porsche. And I went downstairs and I got my, the young man that was very nice gave me a cross. And I decided to hang that up in my Cadillac. And as I was hanging up the cross in my rearview mirror, I could see the daughter come driving around in Rosemary's car. That's fine. I'm human. My heart started racing, but I tried to calm down. Then she sends me another text message telling me, this is your second warning. You better leave now or I'm calling the police. Good morning. Hang on, because I'm driving. Ahorita los leo, eh? At this point, I went into defense mode. But I'm not dumb. I'm smart. And my response to her was, I'm sorry. your mother was not the only recipient that I take care of in this facility. And you have no right to tell me to leave. And if you text me or call me one more time, I will be pressing harassment charges against you. Well, guess what, you guys? I haven't gotten another text message and I haven't gotten another phone call. And that worked. Why? Because we have rights, you guys. I have 3 additional patients in that building, and I'll read your comments in a minute. My point being, we need to protect ourselves. So I went home. Oh, she did call the cops, and she also did lie. And God is so amazing that I could literally see as I was pulling out, making a left, the cop was going to be making a right. And I was astonished at the grace that the Lord has for us when we're doing okay, when we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, you know? I didn't care. Okay, I'm going to admit, and you know, after I left there, 2.5 blocks later, I went into escape mode, because you could take the girl out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the girl, right? So I went home, I called the cops, and I also explained to them the situation, and I said to them, I have rights. I am not being, I'm not fighting with anyone. No one in that facility for the past 3 years has ever seen me angry. And the police said to me, you know, don't worry about it. Go back to work. And if you go back to work and you find that they start bothering you, just call the cops and do a keep the peace, okay? Let me read these comments because I'm at a red light. Saludos desde Porterville, California. Jamie, how's your wife? Hey, Diana. I lovely. Thank you so much for helping us. Not a problem, sweetheart. Because you know what? This morning when I woke up, I was like, I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more. I got to get on this. We got a lot of people I got to help. I mean, you know, I got a lot of we's in me. I got a lot of people I got to help. I got to do this. Okay, you guys? So I want to thank you for being patient. I want to thank you guys for understanding. I am not gone. I had to mourn. Good morning, Leticia. Thank you. I'm on the ball, girlfriend. I'm on the ball. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to ride this bull, grab him by the horns, and keep going. But I wanted to share this with you guys because I learned, I've been sitting at my desk doing paperwork, okay? And I'm trying to deal with Chuck. I completely misunderstood the share cost, and that's another thing I want to share with you guys. But what I want to tell you guys is when I left there and I found out what my rights were, I went to the hospital to go see John. Now, John and I, we have a really good relationship to where he trusts me. He believes in me. He's, you know, he has, oh, this thing keeps falling. He has no one else. And just because he has no one else does not mean that I take that for granted, okay? I'm grateful that he trusts me and believes in me. But I told John, I said, you know what, John? I am not going to go through this again. You need to make up your mind. And other, you know, tiny little complications are being handled, and John is getting better. And he has to decide what he has to do. He has to decide who's going to be in charge, who's going to take care of him if he passes. And I mentioned to you guys in the last video, you need to ask these questions that are extremely difficult to answer, okay? Because no one else wants to ask these questions. Miss Eva Hoff, which is Rosemary, has no clue at all what her mother wanted. I do. They called me for the PIN number. They called me for the on the credit card. Yeah, they called me for the password on the computer. They asked me for the second set of keys to the car. Rosemary was living on credit cards. Okay, she had nothing, and I made it clear to them that I didn't want anything except a cigarette case holder that I didn't really care if it was $20, $50, $100. You name your price and I'll give it to you because money is irrelevant. And sorry, I lost you guys. I don't think I'm going to be getting it, and that's fine and dandy. After I told John that he needs to realize what it is that he wants to do, I also spoke to his ex-wife. And she's a beautiful woman, okay? And I said to her, I do not want anything from John. What I want him is to be okay. You let me know what you want me to do. But when John gets out of the hospital, he is going to write everything down in paper. I am going to have, oh, my shoulder started hurting yesterday, a notary public come to the house, and he is going to notarize. Sorry, that I need to replace the motor on my Cadillac. I just got my Cadillac back. I know. And that's going to take care of that problem, okay? We have to get these things in order. If you have something notarized, unless somebody has the power of attorney, then that's totally different. Of course, the power of attorney overrules the notarized letter, I think. I don't know. I don't care. I'm gonna try. But I need you guys to be prepared and have these conversations with your recipients, especially if they're alone and they don't have anyone. For example, Chuck, okay? I told Chuck, you need to think about allowing me to be your representative. He's already allowed me because, of course, once again, he has no one. So he's already allowed me again to be his representative. But there's cases where you take care of your mom and you have your sister or brother or dad, or you need to get this in order. Okay, I have a young lady that is having a terrible time with the parents. I'm sorry, the father and the sister and other people more than likely. And she's a great person. She has her heart in the right place. And I said to her, who takes care of your mom? When she was getting an evaluation, and I said, who takes care of your mom? And she says, I do. Okay, well, guess what? When your evaluation date comes up and the social worker is there, and she starts asking questions, and your sister meddles into something that she's not supposed to be meddling in, you tell your sister, who takes care of my mom, you or me? Who knows more, you or me? You may have power of attorney, but who takes care of my mom? And the social worker is there to interview the recipient and allow information from the provider. Now, if the sister wants to make an ASS out of herself, the social worker will recognize. They will see that there are problems in the household. She will consider the recipient and the situation she's in. And you as a home care provider have the right to come out and tell her, this and this and this and this is what's happening. I am the one that changes my mom. I am the one that feeds my mom. I am the one that cares for my mom all the time, more than the hours that you guys give me, okay? So, please, 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 get this in writing. Get it in writing. And that's where I'm at. The other thing with the share of cost that I want to share with you guys, because it's like super amazing. I mentioned to you guys that Chuck gets $1,800 in Social Security. This is his retirement fund, okay? I thought that his share of cost in my previous video was $1,260. Well, it is $1,260. It is $1,260, not $12.60. I said, okay. So I got on the phone with Medi-Cal. Medi-Cal's going to send an authorized representative form because they didn't have it, despite the fact that I told him it's on page 2 of 17 of the Medi-Cal application. Whatever, not a problem. Push and shove. I don't like forcing, especially because of the condition, but I had to tell Chuck, I need your help. Please wake up. And the representative, excuse me, on the other line was beautiful. He was amazing. He did a great job having patience. And I thanked him, and I also told him I need to tell my other home care providers. Here we go, you guys. One of the things that I am concerned if is with the share of cost. Even if he gets, let's say he gets $2,000 in share in services for IHSS, because I enrolled them in IHSS, and then we're waiting, which I just got a letter yesterday, which is form SOC 873, that has to be taken to the doctor so the doctor can evaluate him. I got that yesterday. And I only have 45 days to return it. So, once the doctor fills out that form, you send it back, you get a letter for your appointment, and then they come and they see you. And this is the enrollment process in IHSS. Okay, here we go. Chuck has a share of cost of $1,260. I said to the gentleman, how can I reduce that share of cost? What can I count towards that share of cost? I mentioned to you guys that it was when you go to the doctor, you have a copayment that can go towards your share of cost, and they deduct it. When you have to buy prescriptions, that can go towards your share of cost, and you can deduct it. I said to him, well, you know what? I'm buying underwear, because I don't like to call them diapers. I'm buying underwears. I'm buying wipies. I need to buy pads, blah, blah, blah. What about hygiene? What about clothes? What about a bed? What about a recliner? He says, no. A recliner is a one-time buy. A bed is a one-time buy. Then explain to me what I can write off. He says, anything that is medically needed on a recurring monthly basis. Okay? Well, also, he said to me that in order for that share cost to be waived completely, I have to have an expenditure of recurring monthly medical needs for him for a total of $590. $590. I could buy a lot of underwears. I don't think I want to do that. I said, what else can I write off? What else can I do? He said, another thing. I said, because I am paying $100 a day to have him taken care of. I have to go to work. I have to provide care. What's the point of bringing him to me and leaving him alone like he was over there? That's when I smiled. He said, that's a recurring monthly cost. I was like, yay. What do I need to do to be able to submit this recurring monthly cost? He says, all you need to do is go to the county where you registered him, ask to speak to the social worker that's handling his Medi-Cal case, and have an affidavit written down where every week, on a weekly basis, you pay this amount of money to this certain person. I said, okay, well, what if she's on unemployment? He said, that's a totally different subject. I said, all right, we can do this. We can do this. And that is what I wanted to share with you guys, because I am trying to find, if he gets 1,200, if he gets 1,000, excuse me, I'm sorry. If he gets, I'm trying to put gas, okay? If he gets, and I got to get water in the back because damn, these boys are like fishes. They drink water like crazy. So just kind of bear with me. I'm going to try to pump my gas. And I think this is why you guys like me, because I'm pretty genuine. Let me take these babies off. So now I have to figure out how to do my share of costs. But if he gets $1,800 a month, okay, and his share of cost is $1,200, they're only giving him credit for $620. That is not enough, you guys. That is not enough. And I'm paying out of pocket. Not out of pocket, but I'm also paying $3,000 in care a month. Now do you see? Now do you guys see why I was saying that I'm not doing this for a convenience to make money? I'm gonna cut my nails off. Oh, okay, 5 cents cheaper. Now do you see why I don't even know if I need gas, but I just picked this guy up and I like to make sure my tanks are full. Now do you guys see why I wasn't doing this to see what I can get? I'm doing this because I want to help. So, and put this down real quick. There we go. Hold on, putting you guys back up. That is what I learned yesterday. So now my brain has to think. And yesterday I was really tired. And I haven't worn makeup in I don't even know how long. But I was really tired. And I slept. And Anna helped me. And ran around and did what she had to do with my son. And helping me. Oh wow, I didn't have gas in here. Whew. And this morning, I did. Okay, that's not good. 18. Sweet. All right, $20. That's not bad. I didn't have the energy yesterday, so I slept in the morning. I slept in the... Ow, my nail. I'm telling you, I'm cutting these things off. I slept for about 4 hours yesterday. And then I went to sleep about 10. Okay, maybe a little later. Because I was looking at all that Facebook stuff. And I woke up this morning at 6. And I said, enough is enough. I'm done. We got to handle our business and we got to do what we got to do. Especially because timesheets, I'm putting you guys back up. Give me a minute. Especially because timesheets, tightening it up. Timesheets, electronic timesheets are right around the corner. Too many keys. I just told my son, you know what, son, if I die, I calculated how much money you guys can make off of all the damn cars I have. And if you guys are smart, you guys can make about 40 grand on all my cars. So I won't leave my kids debt, you know? Shades. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. And I'm gonna get by. So, I want to tell you guys that I know it's hard. I know how frustrating it is. I know how terrible people can be. And I know that you guys are also strong. So these pointers that I'm giving you, they're from experiences that I'm going through. If you guys have any questions, you need any help, I have comments that I have not answered that I promise you I'm going to get to this week because I need to get on it. I need to get on it. And I need to. There's no ands, ifs, or buts. There's a lot of people that depend on me. So, please, please, please. Go with your tiny... a good day. God bless you guys. I love you. Oh, I was going to read those comments. Let's see here. Is anybody behind me? Let me park right here. Let's see here. You are so positive, girl. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you so much, Diana. Thank you. Jamie, she says to tell you, hi. Hey. Daryl, good morning, love. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to get back to you, okay? But I sent you that timesheet. Okay, guys, this is what I want you guys to do. I sent Daryl a timesheet yesterday, text timesheet on the new electronic timesheets. Okay, I have these blank ones, you guys. I am gonna get better, I promise you. Text me and tell me, Sandra, can you send me the new electronic timesheet? And I'll be like, okay, and I'll send it to you, because I need you guys to do these on paper, so when you enter them into the system, it's a hell of a lot easier. Okay, so Daryl, work on that and get on it. Okay, let's see here. No, typing too fast has never been a crime, Diana. So you go, girl. As long as I can answer your questions that's why I wanted to be live. So I can answer you guys' questions and make sure that you guys are not left in the dark. My YouTube channel, I am going to get to those soon. Okay. So just oh, is she selling tamales? Yes, she is. So just, bear with me, and thank you for your just thank you for everything. You guys are like super amazing. You guys are the ones that keep me going, and I'm here to help. So text me 562-281-3219. God is good, and he's giving me strength and power. We're going to go to church tonight, because if I don't go to church once a week, I end up killing somebody. Actually, no. I got to remember the promise I made to the Lord, to try to be like Jesus before I do something. And that's the only reason that I haven't gone crazy. Okay, because damn, these people are terrible. But I still love my Rosemary. So God bless you guys. Have a beautiful day. Let me go to Home Depot and get some fly traps, because there's a lot of flies in my house. Now, actually downstairs where my dogs are, so I got to get them. Get rid of them. They're not too bad.